Yo, what's up, YouTube? We are back at it. Yeah, I'm sorry, I gotta keep the voice down a little bit. It is still early. My wife is sleeping, so we don't want her to get mad and just stop all this crazy fun we're having, right? But let's talk about some plays that we have going on. So, of course, we have to talk about what happened on Thursday night football. All right, Thursday night football. On that video, I gave y'all two plays. The first play was this one right here. So this six man was Allen and Diggs, as well as Baker and his receivers, right? Godwin and Mike Evans. Baker was just getting rushed. He had no time to throw. He maybe had to throw within 2.5 seconds, which for Baker, he needs a little bit more time so that play could develop and he has more time to throw. Unfortunately, Tristan Wirfs was injured like in the first or second play of the game, so that definitely affected that offensive line significantly, and that pass rush was getting to Baker immediately. Like, as soon as they snapped the ball, it seemed like that Bills pass rush was already on the Buccaneers side, which was not very good for Baker or, of course, our bets. So the quarterbacks hit along with I took this little prop with Steph Curry. Unfortunately, those were the only ones that hit for that six man, but that's why we only put $25, right? And if your bankroll's only $1, $5, or $10, this is why this was a 1 unit play, because it is a six man. Now, I went ahead and gave y'all this for the YouTube play as well as this one. This one did hit, so this one saved our night. This is why we do a big one and a small one, right? Because I had a feeling the quarterbacks we're gonna hit is just dependent on which receivers we're gonna get the receiving yards, if they even got their total. Which Gabe Davis, somebody put down the comment that you should lock in Gabe Davis. Hey, I was all for it, but I love Gabe Davis, right, in terms of fantasy value and things like that, because I have him on my fantasy football teams. He got me 19 points, I believe, so that's awesome. But he's very boomer bust, which is why I did not want to bet on him on a Thursday night football game. But hey, if you played his over, it hit. Good for you. Good job. That's awesome. I'm happy for you. But we hit this two man as well. I put this down in the on the comments in the pin section. So always check the pin section, just because I don't want to make this video, 20 minutes long, giving you a lot of plays, because no one's gonna watch a 20-minute long video. I like to keep them within 10 to 13 minutes. 13 minutes is a lot, to be honest. So usually around 10 minutes. But yeah, we hit this Baker and Josh Allen play, both in over. To be honest, I was sweating Baker. It didn't look like Baker was gonna hit it. It was the fourth quarter. Baker and the Bucks ended up getting the ball back, so that definitely saved our ass. All right, in terms of getting this play, we did $80 to win 240. So Thursday night we lost $25. Well, I guess you could say we invested $105, but we won. We profited 140, right? Which is awesome. I'm always down for profits, no matter how little they are. Of course, I want all profits, right? If we would hit this, we would have profited 625, but that's not the case. But nonetheless, let's move on. We got Sunday night football tomorrow. Let's talk about what's really, really important. Let's talk about the plays that we have going on. So I got some really, really good, exciting plays for y'all. I'm gonna give y'all 3 whole plays today, okay? Now, the first play, I'm gonna go ahead and do just 2 players, Adam Thielen and Alvin Kamara. All right, we're gonna go ahead and lock in Adam Thielen, Alvin Kamara. The reason why we're locking in Alvin Kamara, because if you've been watching the New Orleans play football, they're not that good, right? Especially Derek Carr, man. He is atrocious at the moment. It was not even fun watching him play football at this point. Derek Carr is just not a good quarterback. And so I really believe they're going to go ahead and lean on the run a little bit more, whether it is passing it to Alvin Kamara, having him run the rock a lot. Damn, man. PrizePicks has been doing this a lot. It's pissing me off. So Alvin Kamara, you can see here, he averages 73 yards in his last 5 games, right? He only needs 53 and a half, so I think this is a steal. Like, I don't know what the books are thinking, if they really think that the New Orleans Saints are going to come out and just sling the ball against the Indianapolis Colts because they looked so good doing their last game, right? That was sarcastic. No, they didn't. So, man, see, this is why it's pissing me off. I like to keep doing this. So you can see here, Alvin Kamara, 62, 68, 80, 51, and 107. He only didn't hit this against Tampa Bay, but this is when he was this was his first game back. And you can see ever since he got acclimated to this offense, he's been going crazy on the ground. So definitely expect the Saints to lean on Alvin Kamara. So 53.5 is pretty low for him. I'm pretty shocked that it was that low. And then let's go back to Thielen a little bit so I can show y'all. Thielen is CJ Stroud's safety blanket, right? He has become his binky. Okay, so he 115, 107, 76, 145, and 54. He could definitely hit 67.5 receiving yards easily, especially going up against a Houston defense that's better against stopping the run than they are stopping the pass. I mean, honestly, Houston defense is not that good, so don't expect a lot from that defense. And I can expect Adam Thielen having another 100 receiving yard game. So easy. This is going to be a 3x play. So definitely, keep that in mind. I would make this a 2 to 3 unit play, right? Like for myself, I would put, I want to make it even. So I guess I'll put 35 to $105. Awesome, right? Man, this seems so low. I kind of want more. All right. Let's see. 50 to 150. I'll take that. $50 to $150 for this 3-man. Easy money. That's a noon game or 10 a.m. game or noon game, right? So definitely lock that in. Now the other play I want to give y'all is going to be Matthew Stafford, Dak Prescott, of course. This should be definitely a really good game. It's going to be here in Dallas, which is awesome. I was actually thinking of going to it, but I might actually end up going to that Seahawks-Dallas game. I'm going to see how my schedule looks like. All right, so we're definitely going to lock in Matthew Stafford over passing yards. You can see here he does pretty good. He averages 254. This should be definitely a high-scoring game, and I could definitely see him getting anywhere close to 280 yards in this game, and Cooper Kupp having another 100 receiving yard game. So we got Dak Prescott as well, over 242 passing yards. Now, the reason why we're taking Dak Prescott is because CD Lamb has been yapping, right? The loudest. He's been being loud, kind of like AJ Brown, right? He's been talking that he wants to rock more. They need to pass more. They have no identity. So I definitely think Dak Prescott and the Cowboys are going to pass a lot in this game. So that I could see Dak Prescott getting anywhere close to 260 to 280 yards as well, right? So of course we're going to combine that. We're going to combine that with their receivers, Cooper Kupp. I don't even know. I don't really talk about much about Kupp. 118, 148, 29, right? He's going to have a big game. He always has that ability to have a big game. And then Lamb. We're actually going to take a different approach with Lamb. We're going to get him over 5.5 receptions. The reason we're doing over 5.5 receptions is because, like I said, he's been yapping, right? He wants the ball. He wants more receptions. And look, after this game, that's when he started talking. That's when he started going on national television saying, hey, we have no identity. I don't get the ball at all, or like I used to last year. And you can see after that, he got 7 receptions against the Chargers. So do expect CD Lamb to get anywhere about 7 to 8 receptions in this game, which is going to be easy money. Look, if the Cowboys want to use him, if the Cowboys want to start winning games, they're going to have to stop relying so much on the defense and actually use their offense, right? So definitely CD Lamb, Cooper Kupp, Dak Prescott, and Matthew Stafford all over. We're going to go ahead and lock in $10 on that to win $100, right? We're going for volume, all right? So don't break the bank. Don't be putting, look, if your bankroll, for example, I have $565 in this account, right? Even though I feel really good about this game, I'm not going to go ahead and put $250 to win $2,500. Yes, it sounds amazing. If it hits, awesome, right? But that's very risky because now I just depleted my account by half. And now if they lose, I'm going to be in the hole, right? So definitely not, right? It's a long season. We're going to go ahead and lock in $10 on this play, right? $10 to $100 all day, every day. Let's go. Because definitely, yes, I'm showing y'all three plays today, but personally, I'm going to be placing like 10 to 15 myself, hoping to win about 5 or 6 of those. Okay, so definitely locking in that. And then the other one that I was going to, let me go ahead and look at my notes here. Totally forgot which one was it. There you go. This one. All right. So Kirk, y'all know I'm a Minnesota Vikings fan, right? So Kirk Cousins, Addison, as well as Hawkinson over in the receiving yards. And then, of course, we're actually going to go to Trevor Lawrence for this one. Trevor Lawrence. The reason why we're going to Trevor Lawrence is because the coach of the Jaguars has publicly stated that they need to calm down on how much they're using Travis Etienne. Like, yes, he's being efficient for them, but they're seeing that they're making a playoff run and they're going to be in the playoffs in the AFC. So they want to make sure that Travis Etienne is healthy. The coach has publicly stated that they are going to decrease the amount of touches he's going to get. Of course, he's not going to drop down to 10, but I think he's getting about almost close to 20 carries right now. That's like Dalvin Cook-ish numbers from like 2-3 years ago. And you see when you, and like Derrick Henry, right? When you use a running back so often, high chances of them getting hurt go up even higher and higher and higher, right? Just repetition, volume, that creates injury. So definitely look for the Jacksonville Jaguars to be passing the ball a lot against Pittsburgh, who has a horrendous passing defense. So we're not even going to go receivers for Trevor Lawrence. I mean, for the Jaguars, because we every week it's different. One week it could be Calvin Ridley doing all the work. One week it's Evan Ingram. Another week it's Christian Kirk, right? We're going to ignore all that trash and we're just going to go ahead and go to some guys that we're pretty confident in Kirk Cousins, Jordan Addison, TJ Hawkinson. And then we're just going to match that with Trevor Lawrence, right? We do expect Trevor Lawrence to be passing the ball a lot in this game. And you can see here, you can see here that Trevor Lawrence, he averages 237.5 in his last 5. And this is with ETN running the ball a lot, right? So I could see the Jaguars going crazy in this game in terms of passing. And really, they're still going to use ETN, especially at the goal line. But they're definitely going to, rely on their star quarterback to take some stress off of ETN. Now, I think it needs Tank Bisbee a little bit more, probably, right? But they're definitely going to rely more on Trevor Lawrence and that passing offense. So we're going to go Cousins, Jordan Addison, TJ Hawkinson, and Trevor Lawrence all going over. I got 55 in that, so I'll probably go ahead 15 on that to win one. Now I'm going to be disciplined. $10 to $100, all right? Boom, we're locking that sucker in. All right, everyone. Those are the plays for Sunday football. Now, those are just a few plays there. Always check the comments throughout the day. If I'm feeling good, I'm gonna go ahead and pin a comment. Now, I said I do like to make about 10 to 15 plays myself. So what I'm gonna do for y'all, just because I like winning, I want y'all to win, right? The only reason I'm doing this is so y'all can make money. And I was only doing about 1 or 2 plays, but I want y'all to follow the same, strategy that I'm using that I use to make money myself, right? So because of that, a lot of people have been asking me to, get a chalkboard where we could go ahead and, have a little community where we could go ahead and drop plays. I drop my own. I'm probably gonna drop all my plays on there instead of doing just 2 to 3 on here. I'm gonna probably give y'all 10 plays on that chalkboard. Stay tuned for that. Hopefully it comes up within the next week or so. I'm working on getting a promo code with Chalkboard. I'm already in contact with those guys. They definitely want me on their team. They're seeing my videos. They're liking. I showed them my account, my Underdog, and my PrizePicks account, and they're liking what I'm doing. So we're definitely gonna get on that. All right, everyone, take care. Have a blessed day. We'll see y'all when we're a little bit richer.